Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and the final part of our first season at Union-Saint-Gilles, where last time we had left off we had just won the opening game of the Championship group, destroying Genk 4-0, but then we lost 2-1 to Bruges, an 88th minute winner for them, costing us dearly. And then in the game since, we drew 0-0 with Ghent away from home, and then we drew with Genk at home. Worse yet, we were 2-0 up after 70 minutes, and then Paul Onuachu scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to make it level, and we could not score a winner. So this has been really poor. I also don't think that Boniface has scored once in this Championship group, potentially not a big game player, which is not what we need going into 2 must-win games. So as it stands at the moment, we're in 3rd place, which means we wouldn't even get Champions League football at this rate. 2 home games, though, we should get 2 wins, which should guarantee us Champions League playoffs at minimum. If we beat Bruges today, we close the gap down to just 1 point, but we are left still needing a favour in the other game, which will be Genk against Bruges. So we have to win today. Our record against Bruges has been abysmal. If we don't win today, they almost certainly will be champions, and they will deserve to be champions. So going out there, it's pretty much our strongest 11. Same old Bruges team we've seen so many times this season. I think we just got to go for it today and see if we can get the win at Parc des Dames to keep this title race open. We have failed to convert so many points this season, and it really, really has cost us dear. I'm going to make that change. I don't want to play with a knockout there. At the moment, Bruges don't seem to be getting much work going. Olsen standing still there isn't particularly encouraging. Mekel steals the ball there. It was a poor one forward. Clinton Mata in behind. Klavan does a good job. Now Yates trying to find Boniface, who's basically non-existent in this group as well. The team worrying me with how they're moving in this highlight. Now Silla plays it forward. Clinton Mata picks it up. He's got 4 to his left. What is going on? Iverson, the only player with anything between his ears right now as he makes that save. And Gullikson will take the corner. In it goes. Cleared away. Out for a throw-in. But real signs of concern there. I'm going to have to demand more. They're all just looking fairly content. Nobody looking happy. That doesn't seem to have changed much, me having a go at them. And Clinton Mata now on the attack down the right side. He's got players in the middle. Bounces off Lazar, and Tayuma can counter, but instead he gives the ball away. Ball in behind for Yaramchuk, and that's just wide from Jukla. How many chances do we want to give Club Brugge here? Apparently we're having shots of our own. They must be dreadful on this evidence. And Ghent are leading against Genk, which means that we have a better chance of finishing second as it stands, but not if we don't get a result in this game. If we don't win this game, Bruges win the title, I'm pretty sure, so we better get something going soon. This is very discouraging. Klavan forward to Tayuma, now Van der Heyden plays it over the top. Boniface is in. Can he finally score? He does score, but the flag goes up and that linesman needs to be shot. Surely that was onside, and the goal is disallowed. I can't believe that. That would have been his 50th goal of the season as well. And if they score now, I'm actually just going to quit this game. Christiansen back to Silla, all the way back to Mignolet in goal. Half an hour of this game left. It is 0-0. Now Mekel. Ball goes forward. Olsen heads it straight to a Bruges player. Ball out to Clinton Mata. Mekel over the top. Jukla is in. He's chipped the keeper. The flag is up. This one better be offside as well. I will be... Oh my God. It's been given. I don't know. Why do we play this game? Why do we play this game? Jukla there with the dink of all things, and Klavan's 10 years too old to be able to clear that one off the line. And Club Brugge are leading. We're going to have to make changes here, that's for sure. And Hayden's going to need to come off. There's nobody to come on for him though. This is very, very frustrating. Come on, we've got to be able to turn this around, surely. Surely. Won't help having Olsen on the left wing. Here's Clinton Mata. Uramchuk spins us again. Oh, we've given away a penalty as well. What is wrong with this Saint-Gilles team? You don't need to go to the monitor. You're obviously going to give a penalty. This is outrageous. I cannot believe Club Brugge are going to do this to us. Of course he's going to come and give a penalty now. Yeah, what a shock. We are almost certainly going to lose this game. Juckler with the penalty. Iverson has saved a penalty already this season. And he saves another one as well. Maybe this game isn't dead yet. What can we do from here? We've got to encourage the team or something. What is this on the screen? Get away. Oh, it's the instructions one because I can't give another shout yet. Ball goes in from a corner. Why is it Bruges doing all the attacking when we're the ones with the title on the line? Oh, and they scored again. Oh, I can't believe it. Even when you save a penalty, they find a way to score. They're just a better team. There's not really a way around it. They've beaten us every time we've played them pretty much. And Juckler there rubbing salt in the wounds. We've got to go very attacking now. I mean, there's just not really much else I can do. If we can get a goal back now, there's still some hope, but we've not been playing well today. I could tell from the early highlights that the players just didn't seem up for it. But here's Olsen on the attack down the wing, and Boniface does at least get his 50th goal of the season. Now, can we keep going? Van der Heyden played the ball down the line for Olsen, and he managed to find Boniface in there. 50 goals for him this season is remarkable, it has to be said. But we have about 30 minutes left to save our season. Otherwise, it's all going to come crashing down. Jose Rodriguez there, plays the ball in. Olsen is there. It's cleared out to Van der Heyden. Players are attacking here. Van der Heyden's lost the ball to Nielsen. It's cleared away off the line. Only to Jose Rodriguez on the attack. He's gone for goal, and that will be a corner. I think that highlight was for the ball nearly clipping the post when Mignolet cleared it. Tayuma now with the ball in. Cleared out. And we've got 5 minutes left to try and get the goal. Can we do it? Come on, boys. We've had 2 goals in 2 minutes scored against us this season. We've had very few stoppage time goals. And that is the case again today. Oh, and even worse, they're lifting the trophy at our stadium. They're not even going to save that for the last one of the season. That is a real kick in the nuts from the Jupiler Pro organisers. That's the last Jupiler I drink. And there you go. Bruges lift the trophy at Parc du Dan, taking their sweet time in doing so. There it goes. Blue ticker tape falling from the sky. That is a real bitter end to this season. To not even take it to the last game of the season, to lose at home like that, to win only 1 game of our first 5 in the championship group, shows how much work there is still to do. I mean, all I can do is scream at the team in that situation. And it means we're now bottom of the championship group, and we have to win just to get European football. That is quite the come down from where we've been all season. So now we have to play Ghent at home. Hopefully Bruges beat Genk as well. We win, and that will give us Champions League football for next season. Otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble in the summer. Well, this is it. The final game of the season at home against Ghent. We need to get the win here. No surprises in the team that we're putting out there. We are in a run of 4 games without a victory heading into this must-win game. We also really need to hope that Bruges do their job, but we need to do ours first. Ball out. Jose Rodriguez heads that one on. Nurio's the last man for Ghent. Now Nardi forward. Ball played out wide to Castro Montes. Back to Ngadu Ngaju. Now Nardi just playing it around really nicely here, Ghent. And we are really struggling for confidence, it would seem. as we're being played around on our own ground. But Yates has won that one. He's looking for Boniface in behind. The ball's getting given away to Van Zer. He finds Odringa in a great position. He puts it in, and Boniface does score. He's found his scoring boots too late in this campaign for the title, but at least he scores there. His 51st goal of the season is an incredible return. And Odringa doing well on the left flank. We'll lose him back to Brighton probably in the summer. But Boniface there did at least manage to put the ball in the back of the net and give us a crucial lead here. And that does at least temporarily move us up to second in the championship group. We just need to make sure Genk don't win the other game and that we do our job today. And that will give us the Champions League playoffs football. That will guarantee us at least Europa League football as well. Now Jose Rodriguez to Van Zer. Back to Rodriguez. Ekongas absolutely lost the ball. Niangbo one-on-one with Iverson. And it is wide. I thought that'd be a save, but it's gone wide. Really poor defending there from the team. As we approach half-time, we need to make sure we win this game. We've only had one shot on target so far. Ball sent forward. Can we get another shot now? Hanch Olsen loses it to Boniface, and he should be one-on-one with the keeper. Defenders come across. Boniface took that on too early. He had support arriving. Not very quickly, to be fair, but he definitely had a better decision on there. As we go into the second half with it still 1-0. Tayuma out to Olsen. Attacking down the left flank. Plays it out wide to Jose Rodriguez. He's got plenty of players aiming to get into the box. He's put it across to Tayuma on the edge of the area. And the captain gets his 10th goal of the season to make it 2-0 here against Ghent. And that should mean that we at least get the victory we need today. Of course, we've thrown away 2 3-goal leads in the past this season. Hopefully this goal from Tayuma means that we are not going to do that today. It was a very authoritative finish from the edge of the area, but immediately Ghent come on the counter-attack. Loses the ball to Tayuma though. We've got lots of players forward here. It's Yates. Van Zer making the run. Yates goes for it himself, and Nadal makes a good stop. Still 0-0 in the other game, which is exactly what we need. If Genk score, we are in some trouble. About half an hour or so left to play. Ball in, edge of the area. Comes out to Akumu. Tayuma and comes finding it out there in the middle. Tackles sliding in all over the shop. Both teams desperate here, but Odringa's been released down the left. Boniface charging into the box. Odringa holds it up, puts it in. Yates is there, and he's put it wide of the net. Now, I want to make a few changes. Kong's not been impressing me in defence. Olsen at left back seems like he could be a bit of a liability, so I'm going to put Nyang in that position. Too many players on yellow cards there as well. Still 0-0 in the other game. They've taken Comes off now. 20-ish minutes left to go. Still 0-0 in that other game. I hate that we're having to rely on another team in order to get the position that we didn't even want, second place. Here's Nyanyon on the attack down the left, holds the ball up, plays it over the top. Boniface is in, he's round the keeper, but he can't get the ball in the back of the net. And Odringa there just passing the ball to the opposition. 20 minutes left. Can we see this out? Oh, Genk have scored. Come on, Bruges. That is unbelievable from Club Brugge. Surely not. Ball's played forward. It just doesn't matter. Even if they score, it's 2-1 to us. Club Brugge can go do one. Honestly. It's like they're actively going out of their way to ruin our season. Boniface is off celebrating. He doesn't know there's a goal gone in the other game. 3-0. We are winning this game now. I mean, we've blown these teams away several times this season. Not Bruges, to be fair, but we've blown some of the other teams away so many times this season. And yet, here we are. Probably not going to make it into Europe, into the Champions League now. We did our job. We won 3-0. Well, we did our job tonight. And Genk did indeed beat Bruges, which means we've been pipped to second place by 1 point, and that's Europa League next season, not Champions League playoffs. I hope that's Europa League and not Conference League. What does that one go down as? No news yet. Maybe that comes later. What's it say? It was a big transfer window. Look at all these new players coming in. Some of these players we brought in, Iverson was very good. Troost-Ekong was very good. Klavan was very good. Olsen was all right. Did we qualify? It's very hard to tell. Board fairly happy across all of the competitions except for the Belgian Cup. That's fine. Decent money coming in, I guess. 10 million in competition money. We won't get that much next season. Now we're not getting any Champions League coverage and probably not Europa League. Looking at this, Moussa Dembele, by the way, for those wondering, did retire in January, which is why his stats are not in our best 11. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Sorry, that end of season wasn't very good because I was just like, did we qualify for the Europa League or not? I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell. What does that mean? I think that means Europa League. There we go. We qualified for the Europa League. Didn't get the Conference League. But we have at least made it into the Europa League. I assume that'll be into the Europa League group stages. Very frustrating that we've missed out on the Champions League there. Very, very frustrating we missed out on the title as well. A very frustrating season all in all. We lost so many games this season. If I have a look at that league table, we lost 10 games out of 40, which is just absolutely crazy. Winning the title, losing 8 games is a lot. We should have done much better this season. We only finished a bit behind, but we were smashed by Club Brugge so many times. Let's have a look at our Club Brugge fixtures here throughout the season. Club Brugge lost 4-2 at home the first time we played them, lost 3-2 away from home, lost 2-1 away from home, lost 2-1 away from home. If we'd even got like one victory in there, especially at the end of the season, we may well have won the title. If you think we finished 4 points back, so yeah, one more win, we'd have won the title because Bruges would have had 44 points and we'd have 46 points if we'd won one of those games in the Championship group. Oh, it's so frustrating. I do also enjoy that we played in the Champions League, the Europa League and the Conference League this season, really stacking up the competitions we could play in. But we will go again next season. We must win the title next season. So do drop a like down below if you enjoyed this very frustrating season. Make sure to subscribe to see Season 2 when it's out. But until next time, see ya.